Hello and welcome. It's the middle of April. The weather is warming up. Soon I'll be able to swap my woolly hat for a sun hat. I've been sticking to the timetable as per my black book as to when to plant things. Wait till the risk of frost has passed and then it's all systems go. So a quick wander down the plot, then some massive allotment news. So not much going on here. Strawberries are fine, strawberries are fine. We've got spring onions there that I sowed in August last year, so I'm going to try one of them next week. But I've started to get my potatoes, and I've got my first and second early potatoes in there. Just use the crowbar method. Yeah, it'll be alright, it'll be alright. I've got some sunflowers there and there, but if we look, right, so that is half full. The broad beans there starting to grow tall. I might need to put support on them. Some more spring onions there. Leeks, they'll be they're all good to go whenever. Sunflowers sowed there again. Look, maybe a quarter of that full. Yeah, alright, the leeks will go soon and they'll be gone relatively soon. Garlic, okay, so we've got 3/4 empty there. Onion sets sowed in November. Nice. Oh, and I put my sweet peas out. Just boshed up a quick frame with canes and string. Those sweet peas. Some of them are self-seeded from last year. They've been in the greenhouse. Some I sowed in January time. I did cut the tops off to stop them getting too high, but they couldn't help themselves growing too high. So it's maybe a week or so early to put them out, but I'll put them out. Should be alright. I've got some still in the greenhouse as a backup, just in case, just in a couple of pots, which I can bring out when the weather is really warmer, and I can position them wherever I feel. So all is good there. The cauliflower I put out the other week. Naive. None of them have got any leaves on them left. Eaten by something. I thought it'd be too cold for whatever eats them, but seemingly not. So some flowers in that little bed there behind the fence. Blossom almost on the apple. It's coming out on the pear tree. Cherry tree's about to go into blossom. Plum tree still in blossom. Fruit bushes, raspberries are definitely coming up now. So quick look in the greenhouse. So I'm having to make some room in the greenhouse because the sweet peas wearing here, taking a blood around. Sunflowers are coming up nicely. We've got a lot of onions which will eventually go outside. I have just sown my tomato seeds. There's my emergency sweet peas. I've got some marigolds there, which I'm going to use for companion planting to keep the pests away from the tomatoes. Right, let's go back outside to the bench for some mulling over. So that's what's happening at the plot at the minute. Any regular viewers, if you're interested, the pond isn't yet full of water, but we're getting there, despite the fact it's rained a lot lately. We're almost there. So bear in mind, this is half a plot. What I'm just showing you is half a plot. Done the maths, wondered down how much space we've used, how much is left, and yes, the leeks won't be there in a couple of months' time and stuff. So I reckon I'm about half full. And what I want to sow and plant yet this year: main crop of potatoes, sweet corn, pumpkin, squash, tomatoes. Onions are going to come out from the greenhouse out there. Green beans, courgettes, leeks and parsnips. So, done the maths. I reckon I'm going to be about a bed short. Or so I thought. What if, for example, another half plot became available on this allotment site? And what if that half plot that had become available and has been offered to me is right next door to my plot, just behind the camera there? Let's have a look at what I'll be taking over. So here we go. Now, any regular viewers will have seen this plot as a backdrop to my videos throughout the years, and it is normally a riot of colour in the summer in terms of flowers. So, not a flower expert, some of these flowers will stay, some won't, but we will see. But let's get back to looking what we've got. So again, obviously it's the same size. Some daffodils there. We'll go round, we'll go round. Nice car parking spot here for me. So look, it looks overgrown. There's a lot of dried sort of branches and twigs. Yes, I'm going to have to do a lot more trimming. But for example, cut them back. Just get rid of that. So there's a lot to think about and a lot more trimming. So mostly, you know, this is an empty bed, mostly sort of old flowers. A load of raspberries here, and that's a currant bush. Loads of summer fruiting raspberries, I have been told, but again, some of these canes just need chopping back. Again, that's just, look, it's just dry stuff. I'll have to take all that up and see what the underneath is like. A tree. We won't go in there yet, we'll save that treat for another time. There it is, the full view of it. So, return to the bench for some last thoughts on the subject. So, I've got myself another half plot. Whoa, stop right there, change of plan. So I filmed that on the weekend, and as we all know, in the action-packed world of allotmenting, things can change like that. So, turns out the gentleman isn't giving up that half plot. He's giving up that half plot and the half plot next to it, a full plot that has been offered to me. Now, for some reason there's never a waiting list at this particular allotment, so we're quite lucky. So, when I was going to take on double what I had, a half plot and another half plot, I said yes. When they offered me the half plot I've got, plus another plot, I said no. For about 10 minutes, then I changed my mind. Yes, please. Let's see what else we're taking on then. Some rhubarb there. Strawberry bed. Raspberries. And some old sprouts. Again, just dried twigs and stuff. Nice cane frame there. The greenhouse is going, that won't be there. And I'm now the proud custodian of a second caravan. So I have got this half plot and I'm taking on the full plot next door. Considerations. Is it going to take 3 times as long? Possibly, quite possibly. It was too good an opportunity to miss. Right next door to where I am. I have to worry about travelling time between here and there. It's a few steps. I'll need to recharge my strimmer a few more times. It was too good an opportunity to miss. A whole new plot, a whole new adventure. What on earth was that? A whole new adventure, just a few steps away. Something has to give, I'm afraid though. I'm not getting any younger. I've got a full-time job. This half plot at the minute, in a winter, an hour on a Saturday, an hour on a Sunday. Spring, 2 or 3 hours on a Saturday, 2 or 3 hours on a Sunday. Summer, 3, 4, 5 hours on a Saturday, 3, 4, 5 hours on a Sunday, and a couple of trips during the week to water. Something's got to give. So, look, I didn't have a YouTube channel and then got an allotment. I had an allotment and I've got a YouTube channel, filming all the majesty that goes on. So I think I'm going to have to rein back a little bit on the YouTube videos. You're going to maybe get one every couple of weeks, depends how much time I've got. Anyone who makes YouTube videos knows how time consuming it can be. It's not just the filming, hair, makeup, sound effects, special effects. It does take time, so that's a challenge, a whole extra plot to take care of. I've got plans, but we'll come into that another time. So that is my massive allotment news, which is even more massive than I thought when I started recording this video. So let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching. Click subscribe. Send me a comment. See you next time. Cheers.